House's passage of the controversial measure by a decisive 312-112 margin has been framed as a political red alert, signaling both urgency and deep division. Despite predictions of chaos, leadership corralled enough votes to push the bill through, underscoring the institutional power of party machinery, even amid visible dissent and public pressure. The vote striking is the scale of the internal revolt. Lawmakers from across ideological factions broke ranks, warning that the legislation moved too fast and carried long-term consequences. Their objections, however, failed to coalesce into a blocking force, revealing the limits of rebellion when leadership unifies around a shared strategic goal. Supporters argue the bill was necessary to avert a looming crisis, portraying the vote as an act of responsibility rather than capitulation. They emphasize the breadth of the margin as proof of legitimacy, insisting that governing sometimes requires unpopular decisions. In this view, the revolt was noise, not a governing alternative. Counter that the process itself is the problem. They describe the vote as emblematic of a system increasingly insulated from voter sentiment, where procedural speed overrides deliberation. For them, the 312 votes do not represent consensus, but compliance, driven by fear of political fallout rather than genuine agreement. The aftermath now shifts from the House floor to the political arena. Fallout from the revolt may reshape alliances, fuel primary challenges, and harden partisan narratives. Whether the bill stabilizes the situation or deepens distrust remains uncertain, but the vote stands as a stark reminder of how power, urgency, and dissent collide in modern governance.